Showed you a mystery chart before the break. It's AMD. Morgan Stanley resuming its overweight rating on AMD. The firm thinks it could rise more than 20% from here despite semiconductor industry struggles. It's our call of the day. Shannon and Joe, you both own it. The call was interesting, Shannon. It was mostly the pullback plus strength in the server business.
Yeah, so, I mean, if we look at AMD, we actually made this purchase about mid-May. So we're down from our original buy, 10, 12% or so. But we were looking at both the valuation and the opportunity to gain market share. And so thinking about it in terms of PCs, obviously they have a manufacturing advantage over Intel. Intel's probably at least 1 year, if not 3 years behind them in terms of manufacturing and kind of the new chip cycle. But being able to infiltrate servers as well as the PC space, NVIDIA obviously has the corner on gaming, but AMD is right there. And so I think from a valuation perspective, even with the headwinds of potentially some oversupply concerns going into next year, we think the valuation is really compelling in this stock right now.
Joe?
Look, you could think that semiconductors as an overall industry for the next 2 years are not going anywhere. And if you're of that belief, then you don't own any semiconductors at all. If you actually believe that there's an opportunity for semiconductors, which will be highly correlated to a market recovery, if you see that opportunity, if you think markets potentially have the chance to recover, you want to own semis. And if you want to own semis, then you want to own a name like AMD or NVIDIA. I choose to own AMD. I own AMD for the valuation. I own AMD for the nearly $10 billion buyback. I own AMD for the excellent management because I don't think that semiconductors and as an industry are uninvestable for the next 2 years. I think there will be a recovery at some point. I think they are faced with tremendous headwinds and geographic challenges, specifically in Asia, but there will be a moment of recovery, and you want to have some exposure to the industry. And AMD, to me, this is the way to do it.
Bryn, you've been looking at this one?
I have. I own NVIDIA. And I'm a big believer in it. I think this is like one of those really interesting times in the market because there's so many stocks down 40, 50%. NVIDIA and AMD are down really almost the same year to date. And so it's like I'm watching AMD, I think from a CEO, from a management, NVIDIA and AMD are best in class. And so I'm watching this and we'll see. I mean, I think we're going to continue to once again be in this market purgatory and you're going to get wonderful opportunities to pick up great companies like an NVIDIA if you don't own it or an Advanced Micro Devices because these companies will have very, very long runways over the next 5 and 10 years.
Michael, why do you not own any semiconductors?
You know, I think we're still in a declining economy. I think it's a commodity, the semiconductor chips. I think you still have to get the timing right. And there are other places I'd rather put my money where I think the earnings will grow more reliably and more strongly over time. So, no, you have to buy, I think, time the purchase and sale decision here. So it's not the kind of investing that I do. It works for others, just not for me.
Yeah, everybody else here on this IC panel today has got some semi-exposure. Leventhal, you're still in Qualcomm?
Still in Qualcomm and also NXP Semiconductors, also NVIDIA. So I agree. I think it was Joe who said, pick your poison. Might have been somebody else between NVIDIA and AMD. Those are amongst the higher growing, but also higher price names, which is why I also like Qualcomm and NXP at these remarkable valuations. But I also want to riff on what's being said here about the cycle. I think the cycle is likely to be very long, the economic cycle, because of these powerful forces of supply chain onshoring and infrastructure spending, neither of which are likely to get upended if the Fed funds rate goes to 3.5%. There is just a wave of factory and mine building and construction going on, not just in this country, but in Europe as well, all of which is going to place demand on the 21st century cyclical, which is semiconductors.